When you talk about governments all around the world, none of us have a positive impression of them. It's definitely something negative. Bribery, corruption, malpractices are terms generally associated with governments all around the world. How can governments evolve and be more transparent? How can we as citizens hold governments much more responsible for all their actions? What is the future of the governments around the world? Well, you're about to find out on this course. Hi, I'm Deshan and I'm a digital transformation consultant. I have first class honors from a bachelor's degree in applied information technology and I also have a distinction from a master's degree in technology management. Well, this is the value that you're going to get from this course. Well, first we're going to talk about what governments are and to understand its importance. Moving on, we're going to talk about a few insights and trends of governments. So how are governments all around the world adapting to this whole digital transformation and Industry 4.0. Next, let's talk about the challenges of the governments. What are the challenges, what are the bottlenecks of the governments that we as citizens see and also from a government's perspective. Next, let's talk about the opportunities for innovation. So how can we bring innovation into the governments and the public sector to accelerate its growth, to make it more efficient and more productive? Next, let's talk about something interesting. It's called Industry 4.0. It's a whole new technological revolution that's changing the world right now. So we're going to talk about what Industry 4.0 is and what the Industry 4.0 environment is. Moving on, let's talk about Cyber Physical Systems or CPS. So these are smart systems which are able to self-organize, self-optimize and self-learn with minimum human intervention. So we'll talk about the characteristics of it, the benefits of it, as well as the drawbacks of it. Next, we're going to talk about the impact of Industry 4.0 on the government and public sector. Moving on, we will talk about a few innovative case studies of governments all around the world who are using Industry 4.0 tools, technologies, techniques and methods to deliver much more better service for the public. Next, we're going to talk about the barriers of implementing Industry 4.0. So what's holding us back from implementing Industry 4.0? And finally, we're going to talk about the drivers of implementing Industry 4.0. So it's driving us, pushing us and accelerating us to implement Industry 4.0. Well, if you're a government official or if you're someone who's learning to become a government official or if you're someone who's really passionate to learn about the future trends of the governments all around the world, this course is just for you. Don't wait, jump right in. I'll see you in the first lecture.